Hello, everyone. My name is Qunfang, a postdoc fellow at Harvard in Equality in America Initiative. Today, I will share research I did with Dr. Yisi, Dakuo, Wang, and Zhicong. Our study highlights the power imbalances in live stream platforms like Taobao and TikTok. We focus on malicious selling strategies and design to reveal the harms of platform capitalism. If you have experienced shopping through a live stream, you will recognize the procedure. The presenter, typically a shop owner, model, or influencer, dedicate a few minutes to demonstrate each product. They then ask viewers to make an immediate purchase during the channel's provided link. Special incentives such as discounts or rewards are sometimes offered to those who act quickly. Online shopping through live stream were highly successful in China in 2019. Entering a live stream shopping channel for the first time, I was struck by the large audience and how quickly the products sold out in mere seconds. Then later, I noticed that media reports on malicious selling in live stream e-commerce, including text invasion and fake products. So we are left to wonder, is live stream e-commerce a modern marvel or malicious? Let's begin by looking at the platform design for those who may not be familiar with it. On TikTok live stream channel, you'll typically see interface like this. And here is the chat channel where viewers post the comments and interact with the streamer. This section shows viewers' live actions, such as selling gifts to the streamer, liking or joining the channel. Join my fans group is the tag reminding viewers to subscribe this channel. And this is the direct link to the products being streamed. If you click it, it will bring up the shopping carts like this. Although these features appear very neutral right now, we must ask, how does platform design contribute to the malicious selling or malicious aspect of live stream selling? To address this question, let's explore the concept of deceptive design. Previously known as dark patterns, this term was initially created by Harry Bracknell. It's defined as a user interface crafted to trick users into certain actions. Deceptive design points to bad design practices that, while not illegal, sit in a gray area and can potentially harm users. Within the HCI community, researchers have documented various types of deceptive designs across e-commerce websites, mobile applications, games, robots, and beyond. We drew from these established typologies to examine deceptive designs in the realm of live stream shopping. In live streams, streamers are at the forefront of product sales, so we examined not only deceptive designs but also streamers' malicious selling behaviors and how these are facilitated by design. We define live stream malicious selling as the act of streamers using their power and information advantage to deceive, coerce, or manipulate viewers into purchases that do not serve the viewer's best interest during live stream sessions. Specifically, we investigate the following questions. First, what malicious selling strategies are used by streamers on live stream platforms? And second, how do platform designs mediate these malicious selling strategies? And third, how do viewers perceive and react to these malicious selling strategies? We recorded 40 live stream shopping sessions, 20 from Taobao and 20 from TikTok, with each session lasting 15 minutes to 25 minutes. In these videos, we identified and coded various malicious selling strategies and deceptive designs. To analyze the data, a very important question to consider was how to classify or identify a streamer's behaviors as malicious. So we took a critical stance in evaluating live stream selling tactics, focusing on strategies or design features that might impair viewer decision-making. We also documented evidence of potentially malicious strategies, like the use of urgency in selling. We verified the actual expiration of products or discounts against the streamer's claims and recorded this as evidence. To differentiate between general marketing strategies and malicious strategies, we cross-referenced new codes with existing typologies. Through discussions, we refined the definitions in our taxonomy of malicious selling strategies. Here's the finding. We created a taxonomy of malicious selling strategies by referencing existing typologies and incorporating emerging codes. This taxonomy was categorized into 4 general types as identified by Mother and colleagues: restrictive, deceptive, covert, and asymmetric. Restrictive is streamers ask viewers to take forced action to obtain special rewards or prizes. Deceptive is streamers use the fake selling or product information to trick viewers to purchase products. Covert strategies are those which certain products' presence is more appealing to influence viewers' decision-making, but viewers may fail to recognize the presence of these strategies. And the last, asymmetric. Streamers create emotional or cognitive weights or burdens through verbal communication. This taxonomy comprises 15 specific strategies. Some strategies are highlighted in bold to indicate there are new additions to the existing typologies in literature. For example, traditional strategies like urgency, scarcity, social proof, forced subscription, and nagging was included. We also included new strategies such as play acting, sophistry, specifically observed in the context of livestream shopping. The covert and asymmetric strategies were notably more challenging to define and identify compared to restrictive and deceptive. Our analysis found that 9 malicious selling strategies were enabled by design features or functions highlighted in red. Restrictive and deceptive selling strategies were often supported by platform designs. In contrast, covert and asymmetric strategies depended more on the seller's skills or styles, making them less influenced by platform designs. After identifying strategies and designs, we question if viewers were aware of these malicious practices or deceptive designs. To validate our video analysis results, we conducted 13 interviews with viewers experienced in live stream shopping on TikTok and on Taobao. The interview revealed that while participants recognized most malicious selling strategy, they found it challenging to counteract malicious selling. Participants recognize all malicious selling strategies in our taxonomy except for this pressured selling strategy. Additionally, 3 participants defined a new strategy, forced wholesale, during their interview, so we added that into the taxonomy. Participants highlighted 3 main challenges in counteracting malicious selling. Their stream procedures were highly personalized, malicious designs impeded viewers' decision-making, and the visual limitations of live stream shopping differed from offline shopping. Due to time constraints, I will focus on jewelry selling as a case. This will illustrate how malicious selling and platform design together can affect the viewer's decision-making process and what strategies viewers face when buying jewelry during a live stream. Jewelry is a very popular category in live stream e-commerce. Customers can buy various types of jade stones on live stream channels. In China, some customers are particularly fond of jade, even crafting it into seals, as shown in the third picture. In jade stone streaming channels, we identify a malicious selling strategy: visual misrepresentation. Visual misrepresentation occurs when streamers represent a product by enhancing its appearance or concealing defects. In setting jade students, professional streamers often set up their studios very carefully, as shown in the first picture, and in the second picture, special lights often enhance the appearance of the jade students. And in the third picture, they may present the students from a very specific angle or conceal defects to persuade customers to make a purchase. A participant observed that a streamer used special lighting during their live stream. The lighting differed from natural light and made the students look very vibrant than they actually were, the participant said. So the color of the student in the live stream channel looks very good and very bright. However, upon receiving it, the student's color doesn't match the live streams. It's quite unsatisfactory, far from the expected effect. Beyond the visual limitations, participants mentioned that the presence of astroturfers, those individuals hired by streamers to post deceptive comments. Participant 8 shared an encounter with an astroturfer during CO student live stream. So they said, I tried to bid on a CO student several days ago, but someone significantly raised the price, preventing my purchase. 2 days later, the same student reappeared on the live stream. That's when I realized the price raiser was a astroturfer. Now I'm going to wrap up the findings. So first, we uncovered 16 malicious selling strategies to deceive, coerce, or manipulate viewers. Platform designs facilitate 9 of these strategies. Viewers are at a significant disadvantage compared to streamers who enjoy considerable autonomy in how they sell the products. Unfortunately, it's very challenging for viewers to report malicious selling on these platforms. While state policies exist to monitor and regulate illegal or inappropriate behavior by streamers, there is a lack of specific regulations addressing deceptive design on live stream platforms. Highlighting deceptive design and malicious practices is crucial for advanced relative laws and policies. Thank you for your attention. As I am on the job market this year, I will be grateful for any information regarding job opportunities. Thank you again.